हाय फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू आईएएस विद संतोष। आज के वीडियो में मैं आपको एक और क्वेश्चन गिफ्ट करने जा रहा हूं जिसके आने के चांसेस यूपीएससी प्रीलिम्स 2023 में बहुत ही ज्यादा है। तो गाइज, बिफोर आई गिफ्ट यू 2 marks in the UPSC prelims 2023, I have to answer one question which new viewers who are watching my YouTube channel for the first time are asking. They are asking, how can you confidently say that this question is going to come in the UPSC prelims? How can you predict the UPSC prelims paper? Guys, I can do that, and I have been doing that for the past few years because of my experience. When I was preparing for the UPSC prelims also, then also I was doing it for myself. Now I am doing for you. Guys, let me share you my UPSC prelims journey. Guys, I have cracked the UPSC prelims examination 6 out of 6 times. Cracked 6 out of 6 times. Right from my first attempt to my last attempt, I cracked all the 6 prelims. Few of the aspirants are saying, what about your mains result? Guys, I have cracked mains examination 4 times. I have cracked mains examination 4 times. Once I missed by only 1 marks. That year, my optional subject was butchered like anything. My GS marks was one of the highest in that year. You can go and cross check. But then also I missed by only 1 marks my mains examination. So you can consider I have cracked the mains examination 5 times. Just if you remove my optional subject, then you can go and you can compare my GS marks. Guys, I have been predicting UPSC prelims paper just when I was preparing for myself, and I was very accurate. And for the past 2-3 years I have been predicting questions for my students, and at least 60 to 70 questions topics I have been predicting, because UPSC examination has a pattern, and once you catch that pattern, then you can also do it for you. For that you have to be very much involved in the current affairs, and you have to master the PYQ themes. And today in this video I am going to do that for you, and you save this video and you see after exam, something related to this will definitely come in the UPSC prelims examination. Not only that, many are student, what about that, what after that? Guys, I cracked many state PCS prelims examination, and I was selected as a top rank in one of the state PCS examination, and I was given deputy collector rank. So this is my background as far as the new students who are watching for the first time. Many students are saying that please share your mains mark sheet also. I am going to share my mains mark sheet also. I am going to share everything, but not now. After prelims, once I start mentoring for the mains, I will be sharing my mains mark sheet also. I have scored one of the highest marks in the essay. I have scored one of the highest marks in the ethics. I have scored one of the highest marks in GS paper 3 also. I am going to share one of the highest. I am going to share everything. I am going to help you in the mains preparation also. But today I am going to give you one question in the prelims examination, and not just that, I am going to give you the logic, the mindset, how UPSC question setters frame the question, how do they think. And today you will learn a lot from this video. Guys, let us go back. Let us go back and I will just show you. So this is the question which came in 2017. The topic today is inflation targeting. The topic today is inflation targeting. Please watch this video at least 2 times. Then only you will understand how UPSC frames question, how you have to study for the UPSC prelims examination. You can see here UPSC in the year 2017 asked this question on monetary policy committee. Why in 2017 only? Why in 2017 only? Because in 2016, Government of India adopted new monetary policy framework. Monetary policy framework. They amended the RBI Act. And they created something called MPC, Monetary Policy Committee. They created something called Monetary Policy Committee, and this was asked in the 2017 examination. I have been telling you that UPSC, what it does, that it picks one theme and it goes layer by layer various questions. So in that year, because that year was the first year, so UPSC has asked a basic level question of layer 1 question on the inflation targeting, and UPSC asked layer 1 question, what is monetary policy committee? UPSC asked about what is monetary policy committee. You can see the question, you can read the question. Which of the following statements regarding monetary policy committee is correct? It decides RBI benchmark interest rates. It is a 12-member body. It functions under the chairmanship of the Union Finance Minister. So this was a very easy question. Generally in UPSC, I will solve this question using what? My option elimination tricks. If you have not watched my option elimination tricks, please do watch it. Okay, generally facts are wrong, so 12-member committee it is wrong, and generally, okay, headed by, okay, ministry, headed by, generally those statements are also incorrect, so it is headed by RBI chairman. Okay, so this is also wrong. This is also wrong. So the answer was one only. So the answer was only, but that is not the point of the topic today. What I am going to do is that I am going to predict a question this year. You can see layer 1 UPSC is already asked. So this year they will ask layer 2. No, you will say what is layer 2? Layer 2 is about how of MPC and why of MPC. How of MPC and why of MPC. Why Government of India adopted flexible inflation targeting. Okay, and details of MPC. Okay, so guys, that would be the question this year. And why this year only? Why this year is, let me give you some of the, okay, news item this year. Okay, let me share you some of the news item this year. You can see here, okay, RBI to tell the government why it failed to check the inflation since January. RBI to tell the government why it failed to check the inflation this year. And this I have covered in my Optima notes. And I have also covered in my Optima cards. You can see here, guys, in the inflation targeting, Government of India gave RBI a target. Okay, you can see here, Government of India has given an RBI a target, and that primary objective would be to maintain price stability. Okay, that is the primary objective, while keeping growth in mind. But the primary objective is price stability. This is called flexible inflation targeting. Now RBI will be looking at only inflation while deciding the interest rates. And what is the target? The RBI is required to maintain inflation of 4% with a deviation of 2%. 4% with a deviation of 2%. 4 plus minus 2. And if RBI, not RBI, basically the MPC, Monetary Policy Committee, if MPC fails to, okay, achieve this target for 3 consecutive quarters, if the MPC fails to basically meet this target for 3 consecutive quarters, it has to give a report. It has to give a report to the government and explain why did it fail to achieve this 4 plus minus 2 target, which is called the inflation tolerance target, which is called the inflation tolerance level. Okay, which is called the inflation tolerance level. And in that report, RBI has to, the MPC has to explain the reasons for failure to achieve the inflation target, remedial action proposed to be taken by the bank, and the estimate of the time period within which the inflation target will be achieved. You see, this is the news item which is very, very, very important for this year's. Okay, you see, already MPC, how MPC is constituted, UPSC has asked that. Now what they will ask, how the MPC functions, what are the roles, what are the responsibilities, what are the details of that, and this is going to be asked this year. Please do read my Optima notes. That's why, guys, my economy Optima notes are one of the best in the country. Last year, out of I think 12 or 13 questions, okay, 10 questions were directly from the Optima notes. Guys, you can read this. So the report has to be submitted to the Union Finance Ministry. It is up to the government to make the RBI report public or not. This is a very, very important topic. And I am predicting this question will come in the UPSC prelims examination, and you can go and you can refer this Optima card also, inflation controlled by RBI. In that I have given inflation targeting by RBI, and I have exactly told 3 consecutive quarters if the RBI, okay, not RBI, basically the MPC fails to maintain that tolerance 4 plus minus 2, then you can see here 4 plus minus 2, then it has to give a report to the government. Okay, so please go through Optima cards. These are the Optima cards on each and topic. You see beautifully I have given quantitative instruments, okay, qualitative instruments, repo rate, bank rate, OMO, reverse repo rate, everything at one card only, and if you look at this, the kind of information in this small card is too much. Just before the day of exam, just you have to give a glance and you are going to get marks. The important points I have already highlighted. Okay, so guys, this is how I predict. UPSC goes by layer, layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. Now they are going to ask this question. You can save this video, and after the exam you can watch this video and you can see how far I was accurate. Definitely UPSC is going to ask a question on inflation control. Either UPSC will ask what are the policy measures, quantitative tools, or UPSC is going to ask on inflation targeting framework. And about these 3 consecutive quarters, the report explained by the MPC. This is a very important topic. Please save this. Please save this. This is going to come, guys. I have framed important questions for the UPSC Prelims 2023. Please solve these questions. Very high chance questions will be coming from these important questions. I have analyzed the last 10 years of UPSC question. I have analyzed last 2 years of current affairs, and then I have mixed both them, and I have framed derived PYQs. Derived PYQs are what? PYQs plus the current affairs becomes derived PYQs, BPYQs, which I also call future PYQs. Means in future these questions are going to become the PYQs, because these questions are going to come in the UPSC prelims examination. So guys, that's the topic today. That was the question today, which I think UPSC will ask this year. RBI to tell how it failed to keep the inflation rate within the 4 plus minus 2 framework. Please do prepare this topic, flexible inflation targeting. This is going to come. This is going to come. You see how UPSC has already asked this question. How UPSC has already asked this question. This question will definitely come in the UPSC exam, layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. Okay, so always prepare in this manner. Always prepare in this manner. Layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. No one is going to teach you all this. How UPSC frames layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. So guys, if you like this video, please do like the video. यदि आपको ये वीडियो अच्छा लगा तो जरूर लाइक कीजिएगा, जरूर कमेंट कीजिएगा, और इस वीडियो को जरूर आप शेयर कीजिएगा। और सब यूपीएससी एस्पिरेंट्स है जो यूपीएससी को प्रीलिम्स को लेके अभी भी कॉन्फिडेंट नहीं है, यदि आप कॉन्फिडेंट नहीं है तो मैंने एक टॉपिक लिस्ट पब्लिश किया है। क्वेश्चंस उसी टॉपिक लिस्ट के आसपास आएंगे। मैंने उस टॉपिक लिस्ट पे क्वेश्चंस बनाए हैं, और मैंने उस टॉपिक लिस्ट पे ऑप्टिमा कार्ड्स भी बनाए हैं। ये मेरा टेलीग्राम चैनल है, ऑप्टिमाइज आईएएस आस्क संतोष सर। इस टेलीग्राम चैनल पे जाइए और वहां से आप उसको ले सकते हैं। थैंक यू फ्रेंड्स, बाय बाय, टेक केयर, गॉड ब्लेस यू, एंड बेस्ट ऑफ लक फॉर द प्रीलिम्स एग्जामिनेशन।